Hello guys, welcome to Learn English Easily YouTube channel. In this video, we want to talk about present progressive tense. It's also called present continuous tense. First, let's define what this tense is. The definition is that this tense talks about action that is going on at the time of speaking. So action or actions that is or are going on at the same time that I am speaking, that kind of actions that we want to show, that is called present progressive or present continuous tense. Means those actions are in progress or they are continuous, they are going on at the same time that I'm speaking. Means my speaking and those actions are simultaneous. Example, I am speaking English. I am speaking English. Means at this time, this action is going on. Yes? Now, in addition to this, we also use this tense in some other places or in other cases. I have listed 4 important cases where we also use present progressive tense. Let's start with the first one. The first usage says we use present progressive tense to talk about temporary actions or habits. Means any action or any habit that is temporary, means for a short time. It is not permanent, it is not forever, it's for a short period of time. Example, he is staying here this weekend. Means he's not going to stay forever. Only this weekend he is staying. When the weekend is over, he will go. It is temporary. Yes? It is not going to happen, it is not going to continue forever. Temporary action for a short period of time. This weekend only, not more than that. So for this kind of action, we can also use present progressive tense, though it might be future or it might not be going on right now. Like for example, this case may like this, that it is before weekend and I'm saying someone that he'll come here, but he's staying here this weekend only. Means only he will stay on the weekend. After weekend, he'll go back. We're talking about future, but because it is temporary, we use what? Present progressive tense. Number 2, we also use present progressive tense for annoying habits or actions. Annoy is verb. Annoy means disturb. Annoying means disturbing. Something that disturbs you, that irritates you. Disturbing, irritating thing. Something that you don't like. Yes? Example, they are always coming late. It means I don't like this. Okay. But it has a condition. This usage number 2 has a condition. What is the condition? If you want to use present progressive tense to show that that action is annoying, means it is annoying you, to show annoyance, to show disturbance, you must use the word always or constantly. They both have same meaning, always and constantly. So when you want to talk or when you want to show that this action is annoying you, irritating you, you must put the word always or constantly inside the sentence. So if someone is saying that they are always, he is always, it means that that particular action is annoying this person. If I'm saying that he is speaking loud, he's always speaking loud, means I have problem with this habit. That habit is annoying me, irritating me. If I don't use always or constantly, so I'm not complaining, it's not annoying me, I'm just telling something. So that's usage number 2. Remember that you must use always or constantly in this usage. Coming to the third one, we also use present progressive tense when we want to talk about planned actions. Okay. So planned action is, for sure, it is about future. Yes. It is future, but because you have already made plan, means you have already planned it, arranged it, then you can use present progressive tense for that future planned action. Okay. It might be useful to differentiate between two things. One, planned action, and on the other hand we have scheduled action. Okay. For scheduled action, it might also be future. For scheduled action, we use simple present tense. Scheduled action. For example, the flight or the plane leaves at 5 o'clock on, for example, Thursday. Yes, a few days later. It is also future, but because it is scheduled, I don't use future, simple future tense or present progressive tense. I use what? Simple present tense. The plane leaves. Yes, the class starts. Now, what is the difference between scheduled action and planned action? There are a lot of differences, but I'm just going to talk about the major ones. The biggest difference is that scheduled action is something official, something formal, something general, but planned action is something informal and, to a huge extent, personal. How? When I say the plane leaves at 5 o'clock on Thursday, it is not like only a few people, they have made plan, they're okay, on Thursday 5 o'clock we should do that. An airline, an airport has made this arrangement that, okay, Thursday 5 o'clock, this plane should leave from this gate, from this runway, and it will go and it will sit in that runway of that airport at that time. So they have already scheduled everything, the other airport, the runway, the traffic, everything, the air traffic, everything. And it has been announced, a lot of people, they have already bought the ticket, they want to go there, this and that. But planned action, for example, to friends they say that, what if we go hiking on Thursday? The other one says, good plan, let's do it. So say, okay, that we're going hiking on Thursday. We are going hiking on Thursday. It's a planned action, it's future, but they use present progressive because it's planned action. It's not something official. They have not talked about with other people, they have not made arrangements with a lot of other people. It's just their plan. It's a personal thing. The second big difference is that scheduled actions, because they are official and because they are formal, if you don't fulfill that, you normally have to pay for it. It means you have some responsibility. It will cause some damages, it will bring some responsibility. For example, let's take again the same example of plane. So the airline has announced that Thursday 5 o'clock this plane will leave and go. People buy ticket, everything happens, but because of useless reason, they just cancel the flight. Passengers are there, a large number of passengers are there, and the air is okay, the air runway is okay, everything is fine, but they say we don't want to go. You know? Or they will postpone it. So in this kind of cases, they have responsibility. Either they will be fined or they will have some penalties. You know, they'll have to compensate the customers for sure. Government might investigate, they might fine the company, they might even If it is if it has caused a big problem, they might even cancel the license and that. So something will happen. But about planned action, let's take the same example of two friends. So it is Thursday again. They don't say, let's not go on hiking, man. I'm not in the mood. That's okay. Now no one comes and takes that collar that no, why you did not go hiking on Thursday. It doesn't bring any kind of responsibility. So those are the two biggest differences between scheduled action and planned action. So for scheduled action, we use simple present tense, while for planned action, we use present progressive tense, though they both are might be future. The last example of planned action, Nargis is coming here tomorrow. It's already planned that Nargis is coming here tomorrow. It's planned. There's no sort of saying that Nargis will come here tomorrow. I say what? Nargis is coming here tomorrow. I've changed simple future to present progressive because it is planned. The last usage that I have brought, it has some other uses as well, but these are the most important ones I've listed. So the last one of the usages that we discuss in this video. It also talks about actions that are in progress over a period of time. Now, why do we use for a period of time, we use present progressive tense? Because this period of time also includes present. Means this has started in the past. Right now, we are in that period, and this period of time, this time will end in the future. Let's have example. I think it will make it clear. We are painting the house this week. Suppose we are in the middle of the week. We have started painting the house from the beginning of the week. We started that. We are in the middle of the week. It's still going on, and we will finish it by the end of the week. So we start in the past. Still it's going on. It will end in the future. It's a period of time which includes past, future, and right now. In this kind of situations, also we use what? Present progressive tense. So that was the definition, and these were the four important usages of present progressive tense. Coming to the next point, which is very important for all the progressive tenses. So this new point that I'm going to discuss, it's not only about present progressive tense, it is about all progressive tenses, and it is very, very important. So I really want you guys to focus a lot, to pay attention on this, because it's going to be very important. It's going to work in all progressive tenses, and that's why I'm just going to discuss here, so I will not repeat it in other progressive tenses. That's why you will need to focus more on this. So what's that thing? Talking about verb from one perspective, we can divide verb in two categories: auxiliary verbs and ordinary verbs. Auxiliary verb is also called helping verb, the verbs that help them. For example, can, could, this kind of verbs. On the other hand, we have ordinary verbs, which are also called what? Main verbs. Now, ordinary verbs are divided into two categories themselves. One is action verbs, and the other one is state verbs. Action verbs, so the verbs that show action, like study, like walk, like swim, like play, they are actions. You do something. What are the state verbs? They just show a state. For example, you need something, you like something, you hate something. They're just a state. You don't do any action. You're not doing anything. Now, these state verbs, they're also called what? Non-progressive verbs. So focus on the pronunciation. It's pronounced non, okay, not none. None is N-O-N-E, means none, okay. This is non-progressive. Non, as you know, it is a prefix which makes something negative. So non-progressive means not progressive. What does that mean? It means we cannot we cannot use state verbs in ing form. We cannot use state verbs in ing form. Let's have examples. They are having a big house. They are having a big house. Have is a state. They are not doing anything. They are not making a house. They are not buying a house. They are not building a house. They are not selling a house. They are not doing anything. They just have a house. It is their state. So in this kind of situation, I cannot say like this. This sentence is wrong. It is wrong. What should I say instead? I will go one tense back. I will change present progressive tense to simple present tense. One tense back. What will I say? I say, they have a big house. This is correct. I have not used ing. I have gone one tense back. I changed present progressive to simple present tense. Why? Because my verb is a state verb and it cannot take ing. Another example. Hassan is wanting an orange. What is my verb? Main verb? Want. Want is again a state verb. It is again what? Non-progressive. I cannot use in ing. This sentence is also wrong. So what should I do? I'll say Hassan wants an orange. Hassan wants an orange. Again, I've changed present progressive to simple present tense. Again, this sentence is right. The same case goes with all progressive tenses. It means if you have past progressive tense and the main verb is a state verb, you will go one tense back. You will change past progressive tense to simple past tense. If it is future progressive tense, you will change it to simple future. If it is present perfect progressive tense, present perfect progressive tense, and the main verb is what? State verb. Again, you will go one tense back. You will say what? Present. You will use which tense? Present perfect tense. You will change present perfect progressive tense to present perfect tense. Same case, past perfect progressive tense, you will change it to past perfect. Future perfect progressive, you will change to future perfect. Just one tense back. So whenever your main verb is state verb and the situation fits the definition of a progressive tense, you cannot use ing form. You will go one tense back from structure wise. Okay, you will not change the usages, this and that. From structure wise, you will go one tense back. This is a very general rule and it is helpful for all the progressive tenses. So I hope this is clear. Still, if you had any question, if any place is ambiguous, comment it. I'll surely get to that. That's it for this video. We will talk about making sentences in present progressive tense and changing that to negative and interrogative, and also about rules of adding ing. When we want to add ing, how to do that. We'll talk about that in another video, and also about WH questions. We will have another video. That's it for today. I hope you have found it useful and you've learned some new things. If you had any question, feel free to comment. I'll be more than happy to answer that. Like the video. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, kindly do subscribe to the channel and share the video with your friends and acquaintances. Have a great time. See you guys.